This must be the journal that Matthew spoke of. I have to admit, he seems to know where everything in the manor is. There's something about reading someone else's journal that just doesn't seem proper to me. Maybe it's because it's not very gentlemanlike of you to do that. However, the investigation must continue, so... The craftsmanship of it is simply remarkable. It reminds me of my sweet Violet when she was alive. What do you suppose it refers to? Flora doesn't like the thing at all. I've seen her run away from it on multiple occasions. Recently, she spent more time playing by dear Violet's grave than anywhere else. I'm sad to say I doubt Flora will ever take to it. I can't blame her, as I've changed its memory. I felt terrible forcing that change on Flora, but I just couldn't bear to see it like that anymore. Violet, there can never be another you. You were my first, my last, and my only. Changed? Its memory? I'm not sure what the Baron means, but this is clearly vital information here. I collapsed some days ago, and have been bedridden ever since. I feel as if I failed Flora as a father. I can only hope that when I'm gone, the people of the village look after Flora and care for her as I did. He must have been terribly ill. It seems I am not long for this world, and the time has come for me to say goodbye to my little Flora. I've left everything in Bruno's care now. Flora, I pray you find happiness in this life. I've disclosed the location of the secret place in a note that I have left with an old friend. It is my most fervent hope that the seeker of the golden apple finds it and grants my dearest wish. Professor! Baron Reinhold's old friend. We must seek out this person, Luke. But, Professor, how can we possibly find that person with nothing but this journal to go on? Haha, it's like I always say, Luke. Any good investigation starts on the street. We'll just have to ask everyone in the town about the matter. What? I mean, of course. You're right, Professor. Let's get to it. Of course, any good investigation also needs direction. Let's start out by asking Ingrid a few questions. She seems to know a great deal about Baron Reinhold. Okay. Is there anything else in this room? In the picture? Nope. In the desk? That chair? Not the drapes? No, I guess not. Let's head back. Oh, hey guys. You didn't see that, did you? I guess you didn't. Don't you have any more puzzles to share? Would you please let me know of any eligible bachelorettes you might meet in your travels? Oh, okay. Yeah, there's no more to say about these guys. I don't know about the butler, though. Oh. Ingrid's just out the front door. Oh, look who it is. Professor Layton, was it? Oh, yep. The name's Layton, madam. Oh, that's right, Professor Layton. All that talking about the mansion we did last time got me reminiscing, so I decided to stop by for a visit. But enough about me. By the look on your face, it seems that you have something you want to ask me. As a matter of fact, I do. Do you happen to know who Baron Reinhold considered his close friends? His friends, you say? Well, he wasn't exactly what you call a social butterfly. Well, that doesn't really help. I'm sorry, that's really all I know of his friends. Oh, wait a moment. I do believe I saw that Zappone fellow pay a visit to the mansion a few times. Professor, could she be referring to that man we've met? Ah, yes. That gentleman with the fancy little mustache. We should ask if he knows anything. I would wager he's still hanging about in the fork of the road just beyond the clock tower. He sure does. Yeah, I could have swore there were other things that I thought about wanting to invest in. It wasn't really much, but it was something to like treat myself with. Webcam or webcam with light, stereo speakers, mini treadmill, and I wanted to think about getting an upgraded version of a graphics card. Like I wanted to do the NVIDIA 40 series at one point. Is there anything back here? Yeah, there is. I could pretty much just talk to everybody. Oh yeah, the fucking angry dude. Well, this time I've really had it. I thought up with this great puzzle, but I couldn't find anyone to tell it to. Yep, he's got a puzzle. I knew it. A tile square. Oh, is this math? Is this like measurements? You have at your disposal a large number of tiles like the one shown below. If you were to take these tiles and try to make it a square, what is the fewest number of tiles you need? Huh? Oh, are you talking about like square inches? Oh, geez. You have at your disposal a large number of tiles like the one shown below. If you were to take these tiles and try to make a square, what is the fewest number of tiles you need? Oh, okay. I can't really be thinking about, like, how to cut this square into an actual cube or, like, an actual square. As you see, like, there's 10 inches on this side and then 12 inches there. I need to know how many tiles I need for it to be an actual square. In this case, a cube. So how many tiles do I need so that it matches the height of the tiles compared to, I guess, the length? So if we're going by 5 or 0.5 inches per tile, I would just have to match it to 10 inches. So like I have it like this with 10 inches and this 12 inches. I have to figure out the number of tiles going up, making it as like a cube. So all you had to do is just add 0.5 inches of each tile. So like 0.5 and then 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5 until it reaches 10 inches. And 0.5 times, or I guess, how should I put it? I guess you just have to count it each time by each 0.5 inches to 10 inches. But the actual answer is 20 tiles.
That should do it.
if you're counting by 0.5 and you're wanting to go up to 10 inches, you multiply that by 2. Yeah, as you can see by the result here. You just have to measure it 10 by 10 inches for it to be a cube. The key to this problem is realizing that the tiles have depth in them. Once you understand that you have a third dimension to work with, the rest should fall into place for you. Oh, come on! I was all ready to tell you the answer and everything. But no! You had to go and ruin it by answering it before I said it was okay, didn't you? Didn't you? Have you ever considered the strong possibility that you might be a jerk? Honestly, I would never say such a thing, mister. You just need anger management issues. That's all you really need. But yeah, I said about all that stuff on the list, and I really just ended up buying more games at A&C Games. The ones that I did get, actually, was God of War Ragnarok for PS4. Oh god, chess? We're gonna play chess? I suck at chess. I've hardly even played chess, and I've seen people play it. Too many queens. In chess, the queen can move the full length of the board diagonally, vertically, and horizontally. See if you can place 4 queens on this chessboard, this 4x4 chessboard. There is a catch. You must arrange the pieces so that no queen blocks another's line of movement. Okay. So you really are thinking about chess. I was gonna say, yeah, God of War Ragnarok for PS4, Professor Layton and the Last Spectre for the Nintendo DS, which I've just now noticed that I'm playing the first game of the entire series, but this is actually not canonically the first of the series. There is actually a prequel trilogy to Professor Layton before this one. So I'm actually playing the 4th Professor Layton game in its canonical order. And I didn't even notice that. So I might have to play the prequel series first. There's that, there's the original 3 that came out first. This is kind of like Star Wars, if you think about it. And then there's the last 3. The ones on the 3DS and then the one coming out for Nintendo Switch. Oh my god, yeah. Which, by the way, when are we gonna hear from that game? I feel like it should come out this year. That would be so cool. I would love to see what they could think of for, like, Joy-Con puzzles. That'd be so cool. It could be, like, so innovative. I think it's this. It just has to, like, move diagonally, horizontally, and vertically. And I think I just made that correct.
Luke, here's my answer.
Yeah, I didn't even have to think, or like I didn't even have to look. I just knew like diagonally, horizontally, and vertically of where the queen goes. Nicely played. Chess queen problems like this one have been around for over a century. This is a relatively simple variation of this type of puzzle. Consider it an introduction to the genre. Yeah, no, I'd rather keep playing Jenga and checkers. Thank you very much. Very nice. You two are no amateurs, I see. Don't worry, next time I'll have an even harder puzzle for you. Stuffed chair, that can go to Luke. Yeah, so there was the Last Spectre, God of War Ragnarok. I got the Star Wars Heritage Collection for the Nintendo Switch. It's exclusive to the Switch. And it has, like, apparently just the first Star Wars Force Unleashed. It doesn't have the sequel on it. Star Wars Racer, Star Wars The Old Republic, or Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2. And then Star Wars Jedi Knight 1 and 2. There's like 7 games on there. There's like Jedi Knights 1 and 2, Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2, The Force Unleashed, Jedi Outcast, and Star Wars Racer. And I think I got another one. I think it was a Game Boy Advance game. It was Banjo-Kazooie Grunty's Revenge for the Game Boy Advance. I saw that and I was like, no way. This is the first time I've ever actually seen it in person. I'm getting that. So I now own 4 out of 5 Banjo-Kazooie games in its lifetime. I'm not including Diddy Kong Racing. But I only just need Banjo Pilot, which is also on the Game Boy, I do believe. Since you're here already, why not take a load off and rest for a bit? What's this? Oh my, where did I put that measuring cup? Is something the matter? I have 16 quarts of water that I want to divide into equal portions of 8 quarts apiece. The problem is, my measuring cup seems to have grown feet. Can you think of a way I could use the 7 and 9 quart pitchers? It's another measuring cup, isn't it? 60 Pickerats? Oh god. Yeah, we're gonna do even harder this time. We're gonna have to get at least, they have to hold exactly 8 quarts of water. 16 quart pitcher full of water, 1 empty 9 quarts, and 1 empty 7 quart. Use nothing but these 3 pitchers. Can you divide the water evenly so that the 16 and 9 are each holding exactly 8 quarts of water? Yeah, we're just gonna have to randomly guess this stuff now. Well, I did get 7 and 7. Oh, I did it. Look at that. Holy shit.
That should do it.
See, I just have to keep guessing until I see some sort of connection.
Puzzle has an answer.
Like see different numbers than what you're usually shuffling with. If you shift the water back and forth long enough, you'll eventually end up with 8 gallons in each pitcher. The shortest possible solution requires 15 moves. I don't remember, or I didn't even see the number how I did, but you just had to guess. Now that you've done it for me, it all makes sense. I wish I had someone like you in the kitchen. Oh, I meant to mention this earlier. I heard a rumor that the kidnapper lives in that tower. You know, I've never heard anyone say anything good about the tower. Make sure you keep clear of it, okay? Flower bouquet? Give that to Layton, please. He needs a lady. I swear. If he's this gentleman-like, then why is he still fucking single? But yeah, that's mostly the games that I grabbed. And that's pretty much it, really. I should be almost done with Season 4 already with LP Shorts. I just need 12 more games to do. I do have a couple more in mind, so I just need to keep playing old PC games. And whatever I can find through, like, either the Switch or Steam. Oh yeah, there probably was a bunch of other Steam games that I grabbed through their sale over the course of the holidays. I think I remember grabbing Pico Park, Bug Snacks. There was this train simulator that wasn't Microsoft that I used to grow up with. It has very detailed like graphics on like how to manage the Steam engine. The DLC, however, that it has to be ranged around like $20 per engine. Either like diesel, electric, or Steam. And I'm sitting here like, holy shit. How much money did they make from this? Probably not a lot, because that is absurd. It's probably even worse than the amount of DLC that you had to go through in either The Sims or City Skylines or No Man's Sky. I don't remember there being that much DLC in a game. Want to rest for a minute and solve this puzzle? Yeah, we're just looking for Zapone. Which job? Okay. These look like money or pay slips. 2 corporations have put out help wanted signs or ads. Aside from the information below, the 2 companies' offers are exactly the same. From a purely financial standpoint, which one should you work for? Company A will pay you $100,000 a year and give you a $20,000 raise yearly. Yes. I would love that immediately, thank you. Where should I go? Doesn't matter what it fucking is. Keep, like, sign me up. And Company B will raise you $50,000 every 6 months and will give you a $5,000 raise every 6 months. So which one should I work for? I'm gonna have to take a random guess and pick B. Since this is pretty much just like, I think this is pretty much like a 50-50 answer, and I would probably just want to say B.
That should do it.
Yeah. Honestly, it felt too good to be true to see like $100,000 a year and get a $20,000 raise yearly. That seems way too much for like a mid animation person like I am. It felt too good to be true, but I'm pretty sure the math here will explain it. As seen in the image above, if you actually calculate things out, you'll see that the salary for Company B will always be $5,000 higher than the corresponding salary at Company A. Oh yeah, you're right. By year 1, it will get like $5,000 more than Company A for year 1, and then in year 2, it's still $5,000 more, and so on and so forth. Oh, okay. That actually makes sense. Oh, you did it! Okay, I guess I should give you this info as a reward. You know Lady Dahlia, right? She's planning to keep the fortune to herself once it's found. And you've been helping her all along. Don't you feel so dumb? Houseplant, give it to Luke. Could be possible, like... She's never mentioned once about the golden apple, and she wants to keep it to herself, probably. Like, that could be true. Still locked shut. I wouldn't get your hopes up. The gate's covered in dust. I don't think anyone's been here for a long time. Yeah. Oh, but there is a puzzle. Just when will this place open? I wouldn't get your hopes up. I don't think anyone's been here. Oh, never mind. It's not a puzzle. I thought it was. Every time I think of an exclamation mark, I thought it would just give me something. What else did I grab? It was Train Simulator, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, Pico Park, Bug Snacks. I could have swore I got others. Well, I definitely got Lethal Company, and that was like weeks before Christmas. We've been actually doing some recording sessions for that game, and it's actually a lot of fun. Oh yeah, Alec, he gifted me a game for me to try, which is possibly the worst Steam game of all time, and it's called Bad Rats. If anybody knows that game, then wish me luck whenever I get to it. I'm pretty sure I want to do it when I'm drinking, because that would be content for the history books. Well, there's nothing else in the front, so I guess we should just continue inside. There's probably something to do with the cat and mouse again. The mouse don't seem to get, or the cat and mouse seem to get along pretty well, don't they? Do you think so, Luke? I would have guessed the cat was tormenting that poor mouse. But if you say the two of them are friendly, I believe you. Of course. If it has to do with animals, leave it to me. By the way, Professor, have you heard this one before? Oh, a puzzle for Layton. What's E? E. According to the diagram shown here, A equals 2, B equals 3, C equals 3, and D equals 4. So what does E equal? Oh god. This must be another, math question. E equals MC squared.